We're gonna be watching episode 4.
Quiet down, Burton. What's the fuss?
It's my son, your lordship. His fever is getting worse.
Well, I don't like this situation already.
But if nothing's done, my
I
boy's
swear to
likely
God.
die.
So what if he does?
William, time to end him.
Other than the quick inspection we made before purchasing it, this is your first time staying at the house.
True, this residence is temporary and was chosen based on how close it is to the university.
It also makes sense that he became a professor at a university. And I guess Louis is the butler, I guess?
Is Albert still due to arrive tonight?
He is. He said he would pay a visit to see how everything was,
Okay.
after he finished his current job.
I see. Hope the Viscount doesn't mind if I bring 2 guests.
I think the Viscount is going to mind very much.
I must say this is a delight. Cheers to you and your 2 brothers. Having you at my table is a true honor.
I guess not.
As fellow noblemen, I hope we can enjoy each other's company for many years to come.
As do we.
What a fake individual.
Your lordship, I think that's enough.
Ugh, very well.
It's nearly time for your dosage of medicine as well.
I can already tell what's going to happen. Either they're going to take away the medicine or they're going to switch it out and he's going to die a painful death.
This elixir goes by the name quinine. It was originally a treatment used for malaria.
Oh.
But my personal physician says it's also effective for combating certain heart ailments.
Yeah.
The main ingredient derives from the quina plant, which I happen to grow here in my conservatory.
I take it horticulture is one of your interests.
The gardener. Oh my god! Everything's falling into place. I can already see where this is going to end.
Note the variety of specimens. Each one requires a specific
I
habitat
want a
and
garden
growing method.
like this.
Otherwise, it wouldn't thrive.
There he
They
is.
do, however, have something in common. All of these plants are rare.
I can't believe he's still working here, but, you know, he got to provide for himself and his wife.
Everything you see here is tended to by him. Name's Burton, and while he's not a very considerate chap, there's no denying he has a gift when it comes to plants.
Ugh.
In the sweat of the lower class, the noble stock is able to fully bloom.
I had a dream. Our boy was crying because he was hungry.
Ugh, what a tragic scene.
Tell me, what's the point of carrying on like this? It won't change the past.
You're right. It won't change what happened that night.
Count your days. Count your days. That nobleman is doomed.
Would you mind if I joined you?
And it begins.
Guess that depends. Who are you?
William James Moriarty, at your service. I heard about your son.
Oh my god, here we go.
Seems your wife hasn't recovered from her psychological trauma.
This is
Why
a touchy
are you here
subject.
instead of by her side?
That's none of your business. She despises me. Rightfully so.
I can see.
I stood by,
Yeah.
powerless, refusing to stand up to the Viscount.
I mean, there wasn't much that he could do anyways. If he refuses, he refuses.
You chose to do nothing.
Shut up. All right, then. What should I have done?
Killed him. Oh my god.
Take vengeance.
Yes! Oh my god! I don't know why I'm rooting for this, but he deserves it.
In addition to my teaching, I run a consultancy business on the side concerning these matters. Unless I'm mistaken, I may be of some service to you.
This is not gonna be pleasant.
Welcome, sirs. I was afraid you wouldn't make it.
In miss having tea in a literal paradise?
After accepting such a generous invitation, it'd be improper to show up empty-handed.
Uh-oh.
We brought you something quite rare. A gift we thought would be to your liking.
What?
Appearance-wise, at least, it seems to be nothing more than common marmalade.
Well, you should find the taste in
Are they
altogether
going
new
to
experience.
induce
All right.
a heart attack? Oh god, I don't know.
It's grapefruit, Lord Balfour.
You're joking.
Interesting.
This is quite a surprise. I thought they were merely pleasurable to look at.
Yeah, there's something up with it. They're not eating it at all.
There's a slight bitterness to it, which has the danger of becoming a new
In
addiction.
that case, might I recommend the juice as well?
It has a brisk taste you won't find elsewhere, particularly when it's freshly squeezed.
Yeah, they're definitely up to something at this moment. Oh my freaking god!
I had no idea this afternoon would prove to be so...
Wait, is this not part of the plan? Oh my god.
Michelle! What are you doing?
Could someone explain to me what the hell is going on?
What is going? Was this not part of the plan?
Remember, we begged you to help our son, and you just let him die! I'll cut out your heart if you even have one!
My medicine, quick!
Okay, maybe this was part of the plan.
Worry not, Lord Balfour. I'll retrieve it.
They swapped it out with something. They added something. And how convenient that none of the servants are around.
I had no idea my wife would do something so drastic.
Silence! Spare me your excuses, you're fired, Burton!
I think you're going to be fired for life.
Fortunately, she didn't cause you any harm. Perhaps it'd be best to settle this with them peacefully.
You actually believe this is a matter that can be solved peacefully? Oh, I swear that woman will pay you!
Here we go.
What is this?
Here we go.
I suddenly feel faint.
Maybe grape juice mixed with the elixir is not a good thing.
Grapefruits contain 𝓢𝓞𝓒𝓘𝓐, a compound that has a profound influence on quinine, resulting in a sharp drop to blood pressure.
Of course!
Doctor,
I knew something was up.
someone fetch my doctor. You don't mean you set me up from the very beginning?
I wondered when it would finally dawn on you.
Oh, wow.
Michelle!
So it was part of the plan.
Executed your role perfectly,
Okay.
my darling.
Okay. Oh, come on. I mean, I'm happy for them, but God.
This is your punishment. For all the pain you've inflicted, I, William James Moriarty, sentence you to die.
Wow. Okay. It wasn't as gruesome of a death that I thought it was going to be, but still. And it was done in a way that I thought it was going to be done in.
Might I recommend Queen Mary's garden? Simply show the letter I gave you.
I don't know how to begin repaying you for giving us a second chance at life and avenging our
Wow.
son.
There's no need.
I can finally start healing. Ugh. And they're leaving this place. Good. Breaking that generational curse.
Do you suppose we've dispelled the darkness, and they'll be able to carry on?
I don't see why not. They share the burden of a crime now.
Yeah.
A bond that's not so easily broken.
Okay, maybe he genuinely cares for Albert. I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to tell what his like emotional state is. That was a good episode. I love that. Well, that went exactly how I thought it was going to go. As soon as he brought up his medication and his heart problems, I knew that was going to be a defining factor into his demise. And that's exactly what happened. But I'm not going to say that he didn't deserve it, because he could have stopped the death of a child, and he just chose not to because of the classism. You know, that's very apparent in the series. And oh God, I'm just so glad the family got some closure, can, you know, move on, get a second chance, and start moving past this, moving forward, and, you know, continuing with life, because they were not doing good. But like William said, something was gonna happen anyways. He was gonna take vengeance on him at some point, but at least William was there to help them cause a crime in a way that they weren't going to get caught, or in a way that was naturally occurring. So yeah, as soon as they were trying to feed him grapefruit with the jam and the juice, I knew something was up there. I just didn't know if they added something with the grapefruit, or if it was just there to conflict with the medication. And then after he had his heart attack and William was like, hold on, let me grab the medication, then that's when I thought, okay, maybe this is going to mess up the effects of the medication, because that does happen quite a bit. You know, when you take something, it's like, do not take this, it's not recommended that you do this. So it does make sense. And Yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I guess this is where we're going to be living for a while because he's going to be teaching at the university. I'm wondering what Albert does, what his job is. Louis seems to be the butler, or, you know, the servant for the household, which is really interesting. But other than that, I'm just curious if we're going to find anyone of the higher class that's actually a good person. Like, are we going to kill every single higher classman that we're going to come across? Or are there actually going to be good people, you know? And are there going to be really bad lower classmen? You know what I mean? We still haven't seen Sherlock Holmes. I know he's going to appear at some point. I'm so excited and anticipating that moment, but until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, please dislike if dislike, and tell me what I can do better. Please don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell so you're notified every single time I make a video. And I wish each and every single one of you a wonderful day, night, evening, afternoon, whatever you prefer. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye!